Hey, this is Robyn Roots from VA, nurse by day, film producer by night. I am the writer, director, and producer of 2020 Year of the Nurse, a film that talks about COVID-19, how it collided with Black Lives Matters, and also the mental health of the healthcare team and discrimination that we face in the healthcare field. I don't know where you are right now. Maybe you're driving, maybe sitting at home in your quiet space, or just trying to catch a breath between all the things that life throws at you. Wherever you are, just pause with me for a second. Remember, there's something I've been carrying, and I think maybe you've been carrying it as well. Wow, it's really been 5 years. 5 years since the world stood still, since the air felt heavier, and everything we thought we knew, it changed overnight. 5 years since nurses like me, and so many of you listening, suited up not for a regular shift, but for a fight we weren't even sure we were ready for. Wow. I remember the silence in those hospital walls and the hospital halls, the way the mask pressed against our faces, so tight it left marks long after we took it off because we wore them for hours. I remember wondering, how long can we keep doing this? How long would this last? And if I'm really honest with you, some days I still ask myself that question, because even though time has passed and the headlines have moved on, I know there are some things we're still carrying and dealing with. The loss, the exhaustion, the moments no one else saw. And that's why I'm sitting behind this mic today, not to give you answers, but to remind you, you're not alone in this. You're not alone. Back in 2020, something shifted inside me. I realized that if we didn't tell our own stories, they would be erased, cleaned up, sanitized, written without the truth. And that's how the film 2020 Year of the Nurse came to life. Not because I wanted to make a movie, but because I had to make sure the world remembered what it cost us and make sure that we had a voice. That film became more than a project. It became a legacy, a living, breathing reminder that we were there, that we mattered, and that what we went through should never, ever be forgotten, even after we're gone. And then something even more powerful happened. We started showing this film all over the country, at different colleges, at film festivals, at hospitals, and at community centers. And every single time, people sat in those rooms and felt seen and heard. The tears came, the long silences after the credits rolled, and just the gratitude for the work that we did. The moments when people couldn't even find the words because the grief was still sitting heavy in their chests. And that's when I realized, as a filmmaker and a nurse, this isn't just about telling the story. It's about healing through it together. That's why the Legacy Tour exists. Because healing doesn't happen in isolation. It happens when we sit together, because we are better together. And we get together and we remember, we reflect, and slowly we start to breathe a little deeper and we start to heal. So if you're listening to this and your heart still feels heavy from all that's happened with COVID, know this. You're not wrong for still feeling that way. You're not weak because you haven't moved. It's okay. It takes time to heal. Some stories aren't meant to be moved on from. Things are meant to be honored. Sometimes they're meant to be carried carefully and remembered and sharing. And sometimes the most powerful things we can do is simply sit in the truth of it and say, I'm still here. I'm still standing. And that's enough for me. Thank you for sharing this space with me. And if no one else has told you lately, I see you. Your story matters. This right here, this is how we keep the legacy alive. Please hit the link below. Book a 2020 Year of the Nurse Legacy Tour for your organization so that we can share our experience during COVID and how it collided with Black Lives Matter and the mental health of the healthcare team. Please, let's heal together. Until next time, take care of yourself and take care of each other. Again, this is Robyn Roots from VA 2020 Year of the Nurse.